I remember what the other thing was I was going to say. I just, I know there are some angels out there that kind of realize what's going on now. Or maybe you always did. I don't know. But those of you who believe me, those of you who are having empathy for me, and or those of you who are helping me somehow behind the scenes, thank you so much. It means the world to me. And I know there will be justice in this situation. I know that God's ultimately in control of the timing of it. Yeah, and there's a lot involved. There's a very corrupt community and cult behind all of this. So, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it, I realize. So it's gonna take some careful planning for sure to make sure that once it goes down, it's gonna stay down. So any help that I can be to any of my helpers, I would love to be able to do that. Otherwise, I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you. There was a tornado last night, or there was a kind of a threat last night. A lot of stormy weather, let's say. And I spent a lot of time praying for all of you guys, all of my little behind the scenes angels. So thank you so much. I love you guys. And someday when this all comes out, I can't wait to give you a big giant hug and thank you for, whatever part you're playing in this. I'm so grateful for you guys. And just know that I'm thinking of you a lot. And I really appreciate you, including those who are donating to my GoFundMe. The link is beneath this video. If you want to contribute, I would really appreciate it. Anybody who contributes over $1,000, let's say, I would be happy to, if you let me know in advance, I'd be happy to give you, take it as a loan and pay you back 25%. So instead of your money just sitting there and saving, send me a couple $1,000 and I'll pay it back. When all this comes out and happens, when I get paid, I'll pay you guys back 25% on top of whatever you loaned me or gave me for that. So, any contributions are very, very much appreciated right now, because I'm going through a lot, and the more money I have, the more I can maneuver and figure out, what the heck to do. And, so yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. And those of you who have been making thought-provoking comments or supportive and encouraging comments underneath my videos, thank you. To the emails of those of you who are sending me things that might be able to help. You guys have been such an immense help over this time as well, giving me some really great ideas on things that I can purchase and things that, ways that I can protect myself. So somebody said that it might be an implant that's causing I don't know, it's the craziest thing to be like, it feels like you're being followed by a missile. It's so weird. I don't know how it possibly, it's got to have something to do with the underground tunnels, right? I don't know. Have you guys experienced this, or do you know anybody who's gone through this? I know some of you have, but if you would share in the comments or write me at amy@awakenedalliance.org. It's the creepiest thing, because you're just, whether it's a grocery store, I went to a football field, like by the Boys and Girls Club, between the Boys and Girls Club over here in a church, elementary school. I went to a football field. I was like, well, I'll just ground out here, surely they wouldn't have something like that out here. Within a few seconds, I could feel it shaking under my feet. And then it was like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, what the hell? How in the world is this happening? So, that's why it seems like a missile. And I'll be in the laundromat and I'll have to keep moving. Literally, I'm doing laps around the laundromat and switching, but going back this way and turning around and doing circles. I'm doing whatever I can to try to keep it off me, because when it sits on you, when it sits underneath you, you can hear it, but you can feel the chair vibrate underneath you. And then you start having heart palpitations, and it starts seizing your heart. Isn't that horrible? God, I can't even, it makes me really mad. Like, part of the reason I'm so passionate about this is because I know there have been people who've died of this, died of terror for what these guys have done, hunting them down like this. It's horrible. You know, they're barking up the wrong tree with me. I mean, this is their end. They should never have come after me. And I'm out to avenge all these people, Esme and everybody who's been wronged in this situation. You know, these bullies, it's the end of their time. There's going to be no more bullying if I have anything to do with it, which I'm here to do this. So I will have something to do with it. Tell you what. Anyway, thank you again to my helpers. And thank you for, getting this person beneath me and, either behind bars or in a mental hospital or somewhere where she can not be hurting people anymore. And I'm posting, that's the other thing I was going to say, is that I'm posting these other videos from all these other readers to show you the way that God talks to me and tells me what's going on behind the scenes without me actually knowing these people, or, because consistently from reader to reader in the same day, the same messages come across, and none of the readers know me. None of them know each other. And so I'm always in awe. And, I have a God card that says, don't worry, I'm going to send you a reading or something that explains. And then I get all these clues and things all day long, and it starts putting all these puzzle pieces together. And I'm like, oh, so that's why she was doing that. Like the last reading I just put up about the storm, you guys got to watch that one. And you'll just be, for those of you who are just like, I cannot fathom what she's going through right now. I don't get it. She must have done something wrong karmically to deserve this or whatever. Or why is she having to go through this? If you're asking those questions, please watch these videos that I'm posting, because it explains all of it. It explains why I'm going through it. It explains why she's doing what she's doing. It explains what's all involved, how complicated or complex it is. And, it's basically just comes down to jealousy. It's jealousy and envy out of control. And the reason that she's been incessant, like never stops, like keeps going, well, it's probably MK Ultra, but it's over and over and over. Well, that storm reading said something about how she's just obsessed with perfecting her craft of torture. What? I mean, of all things, that's what she spends her time and energy trying to perfect, because it's obviously not working, because nothing's happening to me, right? She can't even fathom that I'm a chosen one, that God put me here for a reason. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Even when I listed all the benefits that this is causing my body to have, as painful as it is, it's been really beneficial to my immune system and all kinds of things. So she doesn't get it. She just doesn't get it. So, and it's crazy too, because I talked about how beneficial it's being on my adrenals, and then they sent some machines after me to attack my adrenals. So isn't that funny? So they listened and they adjusted their strategy like they do. They're so devious. But of course, that's not going to work either, and that's going to end up benefiting some other part of my body to counterbalance it, because of what I'm needing to do to build my adrenals back up again. You guys, the point is, I win always, no matter what, because God and love always wins, always. So those of you helping and supporting me in whichever way you are, you're the winner. These other guys, they're the losers. They may have, been fake winners or thought that they won in the past and looked like they got away with things, but that's not happening anymore, guys. If you're choosing my side, you chose the right side. You're going to win. So anyway, sending you guys a big hug and lots of love, and thank you, everybody who's rooting me on in this. All right, bye.